Hi there, my name is Don, and I just wanted to share my story with you. I just wanted to let other people know a bit about my journey and how healthcare figured in that journey. I have been living in the U.S. and working in the U.S. for 25 years. I am originally from Canada. I really enjoy my American home a lot. In 2008, like many people, my company, after 6 years of employment, terminated my department and about 300 jobs. So essentially, all of the health care I had was associated with my employer was gone. It was disappeared. So for 2 years, I was unemployed. I looked for a new position, new job. I did find one, which was fantastic. But during those 2 years, let me tell you what happened. First of all, I didn't have any insurance. I couldn't afford any insurance. So I went to the county, and the local county insurance, they have a public health type of insurance. The doctor saw me for a skin issue and said, essentially, I would like you to see a specialist. So that sounded fine. I would go see a specialist. For my county visit, I paid about $250 out of my own pocket. No problem. I was able to do that. So what I didn't know was how much the specialist would cost me. So I phoned her office, and her office is here in Northern California. And so her receptionist said, "What type of insurance do you have?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't have any currently, so I best just pay out of pocket." And so there's a pause, and the receptionist says, "Okay, the visit will cost approximately $650. And I'm thinking, so the visit plus any kind of health care I receive after that? She said, "No, just the visit will cost you $650. So I said, "Okay, thank you." Click, I hung up. I couldn't come up with $650, not being unemployed. So fortunately, the skin issue cleared up, and I carried on with life. But I did think, I better get insurance. So I phoned my old health insurance company, and I said, "I would like to buy health insurance for myself, and how much would that cost?" My old health insurance company said, "Well, that will be $1,000 a month." And I'm like, wow, that's steep, but I better apply for it. I don't know how I'll meet that premium. I'm unemployed, but I have to do something. So I applied for it. And again, this is just facts from my life. I don't have any political agenda here. It's just a life story. Then I got a notice from the insurance company saying, "You've been denied. Your application has been denied." And I'm thinking, well, that's kind of odd. It says, "You have a pre-existing condition." And I'm thinking, I don't know much about the American medical system. What's a pre-existing condition? So as I dug around, I found out it has to be the skin issue I had, which cleared up. Well, fast forward in 2010, I became employed again, but my employer wasn't able to cover my health insurance, so I covered that myself, but I was able to do that through Obamacare. I didn't even know what the Affordable Care Act was. I really didn't care what Obamacare was called. I don't really have any political affiliations, quite honestly, at this stage. So anyway, I was very thankful to apply on the Covered California, in my case, website, and I couldn't believe it. I could actually afford a plan that, even though it was like a $6,000 deductible, I figured, well, it's an emergency, and if I have to use that, then $6,000 is better than $20,000 or whatever else would cost for something if I had appendicitis or whatever. So I was pretty excited. And then I looked at the premium, what it would cost me. And the premium was approximately $200. So off I go to a skin specialist because I have recurring skin problems. And I got a variety of things taken care of. And I ended up paying, I think, something like $250 for the visit. But that was fine. I mean, I could manage that, especially since I had premium of only about $200. So very thankful, very, very reassuring. I know that I can be helped when I need it. So more specifically, I'll be 62 in a few weeks, and under the current government, Obamacare is going to be going away. I have no idea what's going to be in its place. Knowing human nature and how governments work, and had people like myself who work, I'd say I work pretty hard. I work upwards to 40 hours a week. I've been employed now for 7 years with the same employer. I tend to stick with employers for a good long time. Tend to really have a kind of an old-fashioned work ethic. You just hang in there and work, and and do what you're supposed to do to take care of yourself. So that's my position currently. So I am 3 years away from Medicare, and so I have no idea what's going to happen to my health once Obamacare goes away. I am betting, knowing the way the structure works, that those who are of more of a modest income, doesn't matter how hard you can work 60 hours a week and be a mom with 5 kids or whatever. It doesn't, in more of a Darwinian capitalistic system, which seems to be in place in the US, I just call it as I see it, it doesn't really matter. You have to be in a certain position to get the perks of something as basic as healthcare. So I'm assuming my healthcare will go away or be totally unaffordable. I'll be shocked if it's otherwise. So my choices are really simple. Work a lot more, maybe, I don't know, 60 hours maybe a week, maybe more, to have some kind of healthcare plan that's affordable, or just risk it and go without healthcare and wait till I'm 65, which is 3 years away, to get Medicare. So at this point, I don't know what to do. I'm honestly leaning towards just risking it and going without healthcare. So I'm not so much wanting to share because I'm special or unique. I'm not. I'm sure there are many, many, many people in the US that are older like me who work even harder than I do and are not going to have any health care. It's worrisome. And I think for those of us, I know I can't speak for all of them, but I ask for myself, what have I done wrong by working hard and working full-time? What have I done wrong? What did I do wrong? And that's my question. What have I done? I'm not asking for free. I'm asking for something reasonable. And if Obamacare goes away, I seriously have no idea what my situation's going to be. I really do not. And I'm really, really sad for other Americans that are in worse places off than I am. So I wish for us something better. In a land that's supposed to be the land of the free, I don't understand why hardworking people are not going to be cared for. I'm puzzled. I don't know. I don't understand. So I've never said anything political online before, but I wanted to share because I've given a truthful statement about my life. I don't have a political agenda. I just would like some care.